guys? Welcome to my first ever episode. I am Drew Nearpost, and today we're going to be discussing the best kits of the 2020/21 season. But before we get started, I would like to invite you to stick around to the end of the episode as I'm running a really cool contest to give away a very unique piece of clothing. So if you stick around to the end, I will explain how to enter and what you might win. Now let's get into the kits. To give you guys a quick rundown on how I started this list or how I did this list. Basically, I chose 10 kits that I like for the 2021 season. My first 5 are solely based on aesthetic. There's nothing really other than that I think they look nice. So there's not much to talk about. I'm gonna do it rapid fire, honorable mention style. Then the top 5, I'm gonna get way more into detail, talk about the design inspiration, talk a little bit about the knock, maybe something I don't like about the kit, and then overall why I like it. Sound good? All right, let's get into it. Honorable mentions. Maccabi Haifa Home by Nike. Cologne Home by Uhlsport. Milan Home by Puma. And of course, PSG Away by Nike. What a kit. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into the top 5 kits. My favorite, my top kits of the 2021 season. Coming in at number 5, we have Ajax Away by Adidas. So the tagline for this kit is inspired by the past with an eye to the future, and that's exactly what this is. They take textures from the 80s and 90s and then rework them into a modern overall aesthetic without being too throwbacky, which is getting a bit tired these days. The print reminds me a bit of a tiered chandelier with these beautiful diagonal lines and gradient colorways. It has bold red accents on the collar and on the iconic Ajax badge, of course. The one knock on this kit, I will say, I wish there was more red accents, especially on the Adidas logo and 3 stripes on the shoulder. I feel like it would make the kit pop a little bit more, but maybe that's me being a little bit nitpicky. I still think the kit is fire. Why I like it. The tagline says it all. You're starting to see throwback get a little bit overused and a little bit tired these days. You go back to the Bruce Banana that was repurposed last year. A couple years ago, Man United did their Maple Leaf jersey. This, to me, is a perfect example of honoring the past and bringing it into the future without being overly copying the past. So, and of course, it's just a visually stunning kit. Love it. Lights out. Coming in at number 4. I am so grossed out that I like one of this team's kits. It is the Manchester City away kit by Puma. So at first glance, I thought, well, this is another black kit with metallic accents. Super safe. You're starting to see it more and more these days. You have Barcelona that made one this season, but other teams have done this in the past where they make a black kit, and it's very difficult to make a black kit look bad, in my opinion. So I thought this was Manchester City being safe. Once I dug a little bit deeper, I realized that is just not the case with these, and I'll explain why. So drawing on inspiration from Manchester's historic Castleford and Bridgewater canals, the monochrome print that you see all over the jersey directly takes from the architecture and moldings that you see on bridges within the canals. If you know anything about Manchester, you know that it's a big shipping city. You know that it's tied to the sea directly, and those canals are its life's blood. So directly putting that on the jersey is a massive thing. Another thing aesthetically that makes this kit look gorgeous is those hits of bronze that you see on the badge, on the sponsorship, and of course on that Puma logo. It really gives the kit an overall Art Deco, Great Gatsby kind of vibe, which is not only really nice, but very, very difficult to pull off. The one knock on this kit, I will say, it's a Man City kit. The reason I like it, it takes inspiration from the most historic, important part of Manchester's history and puts it directly on the jersey, and it makes it look stunning. So props to Puma and props to Manchester City for this one. Number 3, Brighton and Hove Albion Home by Nike. So first, this is a nod to the 1983 side that beat the legendary league and European champions, yes, the mighty Liverpool of the 1980s. Second, This is a deviation from a typical blue and white stripe template. This is for sure going to trigger a lot of purists, and it's going to be polarizing to some, but to me, this is a masterclass in simplicity. So the blue strip has a yellow accent on the Nike swoosh, which is taken directly from their badge. If you look at that seagull on that amazing badge that they have, his beak is yellow, thus the Nike swoosh is yellow. The rest of the accents come from the pinstripes, which are white, and of course the collar and the sleeve cuffs match that. And then what ties this kit all together for me is that sponsorship logo, the American Express, that seamlessly fits across the chest. It looks like it's part of the actual design of the kit, not something that you put on afterwards. So amazing stuff. The one knock I would say about this kit is maybe it's not the best for casual versatility, but to me, if you style it right, you're gonna be okay. Lastly, why I like it. So if you're going to deviate from a classic template, if you're gonna be Arsenal, you're gonna deviate from your red strip with white sleeves. If you're Chivas, you're gonna deviate from your red and white stripes. If you're Brighton and you're gonna deviate from your blue and white stripes, you better come correct. And Nike absolutely did that. Not only did they pay homage to one of the most historic sides in Brighton's history, but they made a kit that looks aesthetically beautiful. Well done. Coming in at number 2, my goodness, number 2 has 2 kits. Yes, 2 kits, both home and away made it. Red Star Paris by Adidas. As I mentioned, home and away. This is a 3rd division side that somehow made the Adidas Condivo template look amazing. If you don't know what the Condivo template is, look at every single MLS jersey from this season. It has that big awkward collar, same thing with the new Real Madrid kits. Big awkward V-neck collar, huge thick sleeve cuffs, a very boxy silhouette. Just an ugly template overall, but Red Star made this look amazing. How did they do that? Well, they somehow made Adidas give them free reign to design a 100% bespoke design created by the notorious London collective Acid FC. Taking inspiration from the flea market outside of Red Star Stadium, it features a unique Toit de Jouy floral print along with sketches of famous players, their stadium, iconic moments in the history, and future generations as well. The one knock on the kit, as I mentioned, it is on the Condivo 20 template, but it doesn't matter. I still want this kit badly. Now, why I like the kit. You have 2 beautiful kits that pay homage to the club's history and the city. You're completely getting a kit that is 100% unique, and it's a template that will not be repurposed in the future. It is theirs now, and it's amazing, and it will be that way forever. I wish more clubs would do stuff like this. In at number 1. Sorry about the bad drum roll. I don't think there's any surprises with this one. Roma away by Nike. What a beautiful kit. No, not supposed to give my thoughts on it yet, but amazing kit. This is a little bit sad, a little bit heartbreaking because it is the last time for a long time that we're ever going to see Nike or Roma in a Nike strip. I believe it was last month that they announced that they would be ending their partnership prematurely. Not exactly sure why, but they left us with an absolute banger. So beautiful white ivory colorway pays homage to the statues seen throughout the city of Rome. You have those deep burgundy accents on the 2-button collar, sleeve cuffs, and Nike swoosh. Of course, that's a nod to the home strip that Roma is known for. And then what takes this over the top, or is the cherry on top to this amazing kit, is that Beto badge. Now, originally it was created by the late Piero Grattone, who sadly passed away in April, RIP to the legend. He was commissioned in 1978 to create the badge as a means to help sell replica jerseys. Clearly a different time. It was just kind of, that whole wave was just starting out back then, not like it is today, but he was obviously very successful because Roma has gone back and forth to that Lupeto badge over and over throughout the years. Now, when we're talking about the actual design of it, it usually features inside of a circle, more of a badge style, but here on this kit, you see the wolf's head outside of the circle, without a circle I should say, and it's just embroidered on the crest, or where the crest sits, and it matches the Qatari Airways sponsorship perfectly. The one knock I would say on this jersey is on the lower back. It has a Hyundai sponsorship logo, which is a bit too modern for the overall classy vibes of the kit. But again, that's just me being super nitpicky with this. I still want this jersey and I still want to wear it everywhere. Why I like it, I think I just kind of mentioned it, but Nike crushed these, and to me it's all about the casual versatility. If you know me, I'm sure some of you guys like to wear your jerseys everywhere, and you can wear this one everywhere, literally. You can wear it on a date, you can wear it to a club, you can wear it to a bar, when we're allowed to go to those places, and it's gonna look amazing. Now, I know the term clean is kind of overused, and it's a bit of a stigma to describe something that's simple, especially when it comes to kits. But some of the best things, some of the best art, music, and fashion is simple. And it's not just that it's good because it's simple because there's a great attention to detail. That's exactly what we see with this kit. You have the Lupetto badge that pays homage to an iconic Roman designer. You have the burgundy accents that are a nod to the classic iconic Roma strips, their home strip. And then you have the ivory, which is a nod to the city and the statues seen throughout Rome. So you have that strong attention to detail, and to me that's what has long underlined Roma's relationship with Nike. It's making the simple beautiful. While I'm sad we're probably not going to get to see a kit from them for a long time, what a beautiful curtain call to leave us with. Well done. Alright guys, so that concludes the episode, and now we are to the end of the video where I promised you I would unveil the prize for the contest I will be holding. And here she is. Yes, it is the track top from the Notorious collection between Adidas and, the Notorious collection of the collaboration between Adidas, Juventus, and Palace. As you can see, brand new with tags, never worn. It is a size medium, an oversized medium. Fits more like a large if you ask me, but good either way. Now if you look on the back, you have the big, beautiful Adidas branding, that nice Palace in that amazing Volt colorway, and then you have the Jeep logo that Juventus has become synonymous with. Now, all you need to do to win this bad boy is like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below in the comments with your favorite kit for the 2021 season. I will make a selection by this Monday, August 24th, I believe, and I'll announce it on my IG. Links to my IG will be in the description as well. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully that's a cool little prize and as a thank you and as a celebration to my channel getting launched. Can't wait to get more content going. Thank you guys once again. Take care.